we have to speak about Liverpool and we have to speak about Ryan Gravenberch. In a Merseyside derby where stakes are high against Everton, the game is tight. Liverpool must continue their streak, of course, of winning games. Ryan Gravenberch stands tall in this game. Is he forcing himself into a conversation of the best in the league or even one of the best midfielders in the world? We'll talk about that, of course. Liverpool 2, Everton 1, 15 points out of 15 points. We'll talk about the game. We'll analyze the game because there's a lot of token points. Salah, Ekitike, of course, how Everton tried to come back into the game and how resilient Liverpool were in this game. But before we go on, I need your help. Hit that like button underneath. And if you're new to the channel, make sure to subscribe. We are on the way to 50,000 subscribers. So make sure to turn on that notification bell as well. Subscribe to the channel if you're new. And a comment below. And I'm going to ask you a series of questions during this video. And I want your comments and I want to hear your opinions underneath the video in the comment section. Of course, I'm going to start by a couple of points, of course. And we need to start by Liverpool in an early kickoff. Merseyside derby, stakes are high. They start brilliant. Of course, no Isak, no Wirtz. The record-breaking signings for Liverpool didn't start, but it's not a problem because the starting midfield was a midfield that won the Premier League last season. Of course, one of the best combinations in the world. We saw them last season being absolutely fantastic and majestic. And Ryan Gravenberch. An assist from Salah, which a brilliant pass from Mohamed Salah, of course. And the guy with the finish was sublime. It's not only that he's a good midfielder. Ryan Gravenberch has a technique that is so different than other midfielders. The athleticism, the technique in finishing, the movement, the IQ, the football IQ is different. If you're watching the game with an eye of like, yeah, I want my midfielder to pass the ball around and just tackle or drive with the ball. But Ryan Gravenberch adds more. Ryan Gravenberch adds the going forward. Ryan Gravenberch adds the late runs to the 18. He had a goal and an assist today. And I'm just going to say something. The touches, the passes, the technique, the progressive carries he had in this game is nothing short of, and I'm going to say it, and I know that a lot of you are going to be, oh, you're over the board. In this last 5 games, Ryan Gravenberch has played in a level that if he continues like this, will be called a world-class midfielder, a midfielder that can be one of the best in the world. I'm going to ask you the first question. Do you think currently, based on form, Ryan Gravenberch is the best midfielder in the league? There's a lot of talk about the Caicedos. There's a lot of talks about Rodri, this and that. But Ryan Gravenberch, every time I'm watching the guy, to be honest with you, I think he makes it easy for the coach. I think he makes it easy for the Liverpool team. He's always available also for the 2 center backs for the passes, which is something that not a lot of people see. He's always creating an angle for his teammates. He's always available in tight spaces. If Mohamed Salah is trapped, Gravenberch is there. If Van Dijk is pressed or Konate is pressed, Gravenberch is there to receive the ball and open angles for his teammates. That is not easy. That requires a lot of training. That requires a lot of fitness. That also requires a lot of big football IQ in his mind. That is what Ryan Gravenberch offers for this Liverpool team. Of course, I don't think there is a lot of negatives in this game about Liverpool. There is not a lot, apart from they were pressed in the second half, and we'll talk about this as well. Which one you think is better than him in the Premier League currently? Is there a midfielder that is better than him? I don't think so. He is the catalyst of this Liverpool team. Mohamed Salah as well, I'm going to say this. The assist that Mohamed Salah provided is nothing short of a genius. The weight of the pass is absolutely spot on. Ryan Gravenberch didn't need to take a touch, didn't need to do anything other than that brilliant finish, that amazing finish that he's playing. Slot is actually using Gravenberch in 2 roles on the pitch. He's using him as a DM, intercepts, break play, and he's also using him as an attacking midfielder this game, which is he's 2 player in 1. So you can absolutely use him higher on the pitch or even as a DM in this system of Arne Slot, which a system that requires a lot of movement. There's a lot of exchange between a lot of midfielders. Szoboszlai deeper, Szoboszlai high, McAllister as well, which is he didn't have his greatest game. It looks like McAllister is still getting back to the fitness, is still getting back to the form that he was at last season. And that is a lot in the second question. I want to ask you if you're a Liverpool fan. Was Arne Slot correct in dropping Florian Wirtz to take him out of the firing line? There's a lot of people that have criticized Florian Wirtz, including myself. A lot of people have said that it's an agenda, it is this and that. But listen, if you are bought with that much money, I need to see something different. Florian Wirtz needs to, even Arne Slot said it, needs to actually step up to the pace of the Premier League, the intensity of the league, which is way more intense than the Bundesliga. That is the reality of football in the Premier League. That the intensity of the league is much higher. There is another thing. Everton coming back to 2-1, getting themselves back in the game, it requires mentality from Liverpool. It requires resilience from Liverpool to actually stay in the game and keep it at 2-1 and actually take the lead and take the 3 points to actually put pressure on the oppositions. Now it's to City, now it's to Arsenal, who play each other. One of them will be behind Liverpool, probably by at least 5 or 9 points if Man City lose. The slot system, right? The slot system allows Liverpool to always be on top in the games. Like even if when Everton were attacking, Liverpool had a couple of chances to actually kill off the game at 3-1, but again, last-ditch tackles from Everton prevented Liverpool from scoring. Liverpool could have been 3-1 or 4-1 up. Like, they wouldn't just sit him back without attacking. They were absolutely, they were so quick in the counter-attacks. They didn't score, yes, but they created abundance of chances. Cody Gakpo on the left probably needs competition. There is not a lot of competition on the left. Is in Rayon Gomoa, maybe need to be off the bench a little bit to be a little bit of competition for Cody Gakpo, because Florian Wirtz came on that left side, wasn't great. It's not his position. I can't blame Florian Wirtz on playing in a Merseyside derby. On the left is not his position. Maybe Rayon Gomoa needs to, I'm not saying start, but put a little bit of pressure on Cody Gakpo. Liverpool substitutions, I think they were good. I think they were spot on. Curtis Jones came on the pitch. I think he provides a lot of energy. I think he provides a lot of control, if I'm not mistaken, in terms of like how compact the midfield is. He's more stronger than McAllister, in my opinion. He moves around the pitch much easier, so that was good from Arne Slot as well. I am gonna shout out Kerkez today as well, who I thought had a good game. A traditional left back that played a good game today, Kerkez. I actually think that this is the Kerkez that Liverpool fans were waiting for. He played well. And I'm just going to ask you guys something. That's the third question I'm going to ask you. Do you think Robertson should start in the big games, or do you think Kerkez should start in big games? I want to know, because there were people actually questioning the decision and they wanted Robertson to start, but I thought Kerkez proved them wrong. So I want to know what you guys think. Do you think Kerkez did well? Do you think Kerkez did what was required from him? Right? What is this win saying about Liverpool? It says that Liverpool are growing into the Premier League. It says that Liverpool are growing. Yes, the last minute winners here and there. But Liverpool, this game, I thought that, and especially in the first half, where the Liverpool that we were waiting for since the beginning of the season, it's coming together. There's a lot of new players. Kerkez is a new player. Today there wasn't a lot, like Ekitike is new player, and I'm gonna shout Ekitike, to be honest. 6 games for Liverpool, 4 goals and 1 assist. I think Ekitike is hungry, and I think Ekitike, seeing that Isak coming to Liverpool, is a challenge. I know there was a lot of talks about, wow, Ekitike wouldn't have moved to Liverpool if Isak is there. I see this kid and I see this young player so hungry on the pitch. I'm a big fan of Hugo Ekitike. The guy has technical ability that doesn't even match his body build. He is tall, he is skinny, but the ball control and the athleticism is very good by him. Like, you would think that he would be sloppy a little bit on the ball. He's not. I think Ekitike is amazing, to be honest, as a forward. It's just shame that he's playing second. He's going to be playing second fiddle to Alexander Isak, who is going to be the starter for Liverpool without a shadow of a doubt. But Ekitike off the bench, or even as an option in the rotation, is nothing short of an extraordinary. I genuinely think there is no team in the world that have 2 strikers together better than Ekitike and Alexander Isak. Liverpool have the most depth in terms of the striker position in the world currently, in my opinion. Are rivals scared of Liverpool? I want to know what you guys think. Will this Liverpool team fall? I don't think so. I think it's up to the others to keep up with the intensity of Liverpool. I think it's up to the others to keep within touching distance for Liverpool, just in case. But I think this Liverpool team is just massively and overwhelmingly favorites to win the league with the depth they have. If they keep everyone fit, they can go for the league, they can go for the Champions League, and they can go for everything. I want to hear your guys' opinion about Gravenberch. I want to hear what you guys think. Make sure to hit that like button if you're here. Let me know your opinion in the comment section. Make sure to subscribe if you're new. But I think this was Liverpool's best game currently. I know that a lot of people talk about the Bournemouth game. I think this game was so good from Liverpool. Like putting everything with all the rivalries, the Merseyside and everything. And I genuinely think that this is maybe the beginning of Liverpool going not on a run, going on a good run of performances, a brilliant run of performances. And Hugo Ekitike, Alexander Isak, Mohamed Salah, Florian Wirtz, Cody Gakpo, Gravenberch. This is an amazing team and one of the best in the world. Hit that like button. Let me know what you think in the comment section, and I will see you guys later.